Hazen Grant here, and for this video I partnered with Best Buy to take a look at the new Samsung Galaxy Tab S8 Ultra. For full disclosure and transparency, Best Buy has provided the tablet for me for the purpose of this video, but all thoughts and opinions are my own. Now with that out of the way, let's take a look. The Galaxy Tab S8 Ultra is the latest high-end tablet from Samsung, and this year they've gone all out with a massive 14.6-inch Super AMOLED display with smooth 120Hz refresh rate, the latest Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 chipset, up to 16 gigs of RAM and 512 gigs of storage, along with micro SD card expansion. The included full-size S Pen supports near zero latency for a comfortable pen-to-paper experience. All this is powered by a large 11,200 mAh battery with included USB-C to C charging cable in the box. However, it does not come with the 45-watt charging plug, so beware you'll need to supply one of your own. Prices start from about $1,100 and go up to about $1,400. I'll have links to all the configurations in the video description if you're interested in picking one up for yourself. It's currently only available through Samsung or Best Buy, with Samsung estimating delivery dates as far out as another month. Best Buy currently has some in stock, along with a limited time $100 gift card offer with the purchase of any model. Now, taking a look at the hardware, the Tab S8 Ultra has a very sleek aluminum build and is available only in this graphite color. It's razor thin at only 5.5 millimeters and weighs in at about 726 grams or about 1.6 pounds, which is barely thicker than the USB-C port, making such a large tablet surprisingly comfortable to hold. It has 4 speakers, 2 on each side, which are tuned by AKG and support Dolby Atmos sound for some rich and loud audio. The power button, volume rocker, and micro SD card slot are located on the top, and it has some pins on the bottom to support accessories like the book cover keyboard, which is optional and sold separately. It does not have NFC, and it also does not have a 3.5mm headphone jack. The rear cameras are 12 megapixel main sensor along with a 6 megapixel ultra wide angle sensor and are capable of shooting up to 4K 30 frames per second video. The dual 12 megapixel front cameras are housed within a cutout in the display. One is a standard wide angle camera and the other is an ultra wide angle and features auto framing, which I'll talk a bit more about later. The version I have is the Wi-Fi model. There are supposedly versions that will come and support AT&T and T-Mobile networks coming soon. This Wi-Fi model supports up to Wi-Fi 6E if you have a Wi-Fi 6E router. However, on my Wi-Fi 6 router, I'm getting great speeds for the service I have in my home. The Tab S8 Ultra includes both an in-display fingerprint scanner and face unlock to securely unlock the tablet. So far in my experience, they are quite fast and reliable. Also notice the display supports both double tap to wake and sleep, and I find that nice and convenient feature. Once you unlock the tablet, you get to the main attraction, which is the very large 14.6-inch Super AMOLED display with smooth 120Hz refresh rate. It comes in at a resolution of 1848 by 2960 pixels, a 16 by 10 aspect ratio, and is made of Gorilla Glass 5. With minimal borders, it offers a very immersive viewing experience, perfect for watching your favorite videos or streaming services, which will look great on such a bright and vibrant display. You can even use the included S Pen as a remote control to pause the video or play it, move to the next or previous video, and even change the volume. Paired with its 4 speakers with Dolby Atmos sound, it makes for a quite unique tablet experience. The S Pen is what makes Samsung tablets unique and brings a variety of functionality. Beyond using it as a remote control for your media, you can take handwritten notes and have it transcribed to text. Using the screen write feature, you can also take a screenshot and annotate it with your own notes. Or if you prefer to only select a part of the screen, there is Smart Select, which has a handy feature which lets you extract text from the screenshot. Live Messages is also a fun way to send written messages as GIFs, or is it GIFs? I don't know, you tell me in the comments. Of course, if you're feeling artistic, then the S Pen with its near zero latency is great for drawing and sketching. You can also choose to unwind by coloring with the PenUp app, as there are a lot of designs to choose from. Combined with that large display and the power of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 chipset, along with up to 16 gigs of RAM, the Tab S8 Ultra is very versatile. It supports split-screen multitasking, allowing you to view several apps at the same time, which can be useful for leisurely activities like watching video while monitoring your social media, or even browsing for more information about what you're watching. It's also useful for getting work done, like being able to work on a PowerPoint slide deck while browsing for more information about your presentation. If you prefer a desktop experience for getting work done like me, then just fire up Dex, which allows you to launch your apps in separate windows. Add the optional Samsung book cover keyboard or separate Bluetooth keyboard and mouse, and you have a traditional laptop or desktop-like work experience. When using your Windows laptop, the Tab S8 Ultra can become a secondary display to mirror or extend your laptop display. This can be particularly useful when you're on the go and need some extra real estate to be more productive. Now, all that power isn't just good for work, but also for more fun activities like gaming. You'll be able to play a wide variety of the latest mobile games, all the way from more power-hungry titles down to the more basic ones. Pair the Tab S8 Ultra with a Bluetooth game controller and enjoy a game console experience. Games that support its 120Hz refresh rate will look and play back smooth on its large and vibrant display. As mentioned earlier, the rear cameras are a 12 megapixel main sensor with a 6 megapixel ultra wide angle sensor and are capable of shooting up to 4K 30 frames per second video. I understand some of you may not be comfortable with holding such a large tablet to take photos and videos in public, but the cameras are very capable. It supports all camera modes you'd expect from a Samsung phone like portrait mode and night mode. It even has pro mode for both photos and video. Here's some sample photos and videos for you to check out. Now the cameras you'll probably use more are the front-facing dual 12 megapixel cameras, one standard wide and the other ultra wide, which are great for video calls. So if you're like me and you've probably been doing a lot of video calls with friends and family, along with video conference calls for work, the Tab S8 Ultra is perfect for that, especially with this auto framing feature, which tracks your movements if you need to move around while on a call, possibly to show off or demonstrate something. Also, using the front-facing ultra-wide-angle camera can be useful to take large group shots, and the large display gives you an easy-to-see viewfinder to ensure everyone is in the frame. You can even use the S Pen as a remote control to take the photo, or if you prefer, simply face your palm to the camera to take the shot. Now, as far as battery life, I've only had the tablet for a few days, so it's too early to gauge as it's still learning my habits. However, in the first battery cycle, I've managed over 2 days off the charger with almost 7 hours of screen on time. Also, using my own 65-watt charger, the tablet has been able to charge from 0 to 100 in about 1 hour and 20 minutes. So there you go, the Galaxy Tab S8 Ultra. It's definitely the biggest tablet out with its large and immersive display, and has all the power you're going to need for both work and play. However, it does come at a cost, so I would suggest if you're looking for something versatile that can replace a laptop for many day-to-day tasks and feel you'll be able to use and take advantage of all it has to offer, or maybe if you just want the biggest and nicest display and are willing to pay for it, then it's a solid choice. Anyway, that's my first impressions of the Galaxy Tab S8 Ultra. Let me know what you think and if you have one or are planning to get one, and as always, thanks for watching.